Something that you should consider is when you're looking at your bill of materials. So if you see this 4.99K, let's go into our list here. This is actually pretty interesting and something I learned going through this the first round. Where are my R's? Here they are. R1, 4.99K, and if we can make this bigger, can we make this big enough to see? The quantity. If you follow this across, the quantity is behind my head. Let's lift it up here. 4.99K, you come all the way over 1. So I have that resistor is a unique part that I have to pick a part number for, give it like this right here, this part number right here. Like I have to come up with that and make sure that it's stocked and follow the stock. So the more unique parts you have in your bill of materials, the harder it is to maintain that bill of materials because, again, you have to have you're tracking end of life for extra components and making sure that everything is in stock and supplied and all that. And so if you can reuse components, it's way better. So if you need, for example, a 9K resistor and you're already putting like 10K, you can see here. Maybe you can't see here. It's below my head again. Come on. There we go. This guy right here, there's 6 of these. And so if I have a 9K and I can get away with a 10K, I should just change it to a 10K so that I can have a lower part count on my bill of materials. So that's something that I figured out the first round through, that it gets hard to manage these bills of material when you've got all these different resistor values. And I did a video a while back where resistors and capacitors come in and out of stock right now, capacitors especially. The global supply of those is very short, and so you have to change those part numbers like every run that you do. And so the less parts that you have to do that for, the better and the faster you get. So changing that 4.99, let's go back to our chart here. If I change it to a 2200, I know I've got another 2200, and that gives me 400 milliamps. Now, if I wanted this to be 500 milliamps for my fast charge, I could come up with a resistor that works for that, but then it's a unique extra part. It's not going to be any of the other resistors I have. And so that's kind of I'm going to call it a pro tip, a tip that I've found, that if you can use resistors values that you already have in your bill of materials, that is good.